Kilkenny, Carlow, KCLR.
New season, clean slate. How do you fix for the year ahead in terms of personnel? Any losses or any lads gained?
No, we're lucky enough with no losses this year, thank God. We hope to gain a few players. We picked up one or two in the off season, and we have 3 or 4 youths of our own that we think are ready now to bring into the A-team squad. So we're happy to hold on to the top players we have. You know, there's a lot of interest in some of our players by other clubs, so they've all registered up with us now, and we feel that player-wise we'll be that bit stronger than we were last year. You know.
Yeah. Optimistic about the year ahead, Dean, or how are you feeling about looking back on last year? How would you assess it?
Well, I think the main priority this year is to kind of keep the same position in the league if possible. We want to establish ourselves as a top half team, and to do that I suppose you have to maintain your position first before you can go on and contemplate about breaking into the top 3 or top 4 teams in the league. So I'm always optimistic. There's a good bunch of young lads there, so there is, and with integrating them with the older players, I think we've got to find enough balance to go on and do that.
And like any sort of soccer league, there's a lot of competition, like you were saying. There'll be lads coming looking for your players, and lads heading off to play GA or whatever it is like that. How do you find that? Is that a tough thing to keep control of every year going into a new year, or do you generally sort of get most of the lads back? They're fairly loyal.
Yeah, well, we have to, on this point, we have to thank Killeshin Gaelic Football Club, and Mark O'Regan is the manager up there, and Mark worked very well with us. He arranged his training sessions and games so that it didn't interfere with our players. We were pulling from a very small pool of players in a small parish, and rural places, you can see them Ballylinan and are in trouble. I think Pal are in trouble because of the small pool of players that they have. But no, this time last year I stood here, and I would have had a worse record of all the managers here. We played a whole season and we ended up with 3 points. Last year we finished 4th, 26 points. That was the target that I set here when I was asked last year. We fulfilled that target, and every one of the players, when I said we were going to go for 4th place, every one of them were thinking the same way. Because the league was actually divided up into nearly 2 leagues. You had the top 3 quality teams, Cree, New Walk and Hanover. And if we could get 4th place behind them and win the second half of the league, we were doing great. So every player knuckled into it. Everyone had the same target to aim at, and we got there, you know. So our centre forward was given the target of scoring over 20 goals, Shane Coakley. Shane hit 26 goals for us, which took a lot of points in for us. So, you know, we were very happy with the way we reached the target that we aimed at. But we didn't get there handy. We worked very hard at it. And hopefully this year now, with the addition of Dean, it's going to bring a lot of more expertise into it, more organisation as a team and as a unit. The lads are reacting well to Dean. Everyone is enjoying the training since Dean came. So it's all looking very good for us and very positive. Yep.
Dean, you're in, like you said, you're fresh into it as well. You've had a chance to look at the boys as well. What's your sort of basic plan for the year ahead, or what do you hope to do? Well, apart from the obvious.
The basic plan, I don't want to give too much away, to be honest with you, but just, I suppose, reinforce what they did last year with Mick. That's the main thing. I think Mick staying on this year is going to be a huge help. Again, with integrating the younger players with the senior players, and obviously I'm going to have to learn a bit about what Mick did with the boys last year. So I don't want to change it or try and change it too much, because it's obviously a winning formula to go from bottom of the table to 4th. So just going to try and keep it in tune as much as possible with what Mick did last year, and try and hopefully make a couple of tweaks that will kick us on or keep us in that same position.
Kilkenny, Carlow, KCLR.